Hey everybody, hey Source, hey Apparition. Oh my god! Welcome to Umineko. And my horrible singing voice. It's only been 2 days every time, but it feels like it's been ages. Hey away! Oh my god. Now, I've heard that a bunch of things are supposed to happen this time. Hey, Source? So, I'm really excited. I've been between playing this and Fire Emblem. Woo! I cannot wait. So, last time. You're too nice to me. Seriously. Hey, Peekaboo. Hey, G-chan. All right. Lovely to see you all here. Last time, we were given an ominous warning by Battler's father that he said he might be killed in this dark and stormy night. And everyone's gone back to their respective houses. The adults are in the main mansion, and the kids are in the guest house, along with most of the servants. Only the mean old cook is in the main house with the adults, along with the father, of course. So, what I think might happen is somebody might actually die in the adult house. It might even be Battler's father. Who knows? Which is a shame, because I like doing his voice. So that would be a shame. Alright. So, I've heard a lot is supposed to happen this time. Hey, Papa J. Really nice seeing you here. Okay, so just let me check one thing. And that one thing has been checked. And without further ado, let's get back into it. Oh yeah, we left right here. Is that for real? I had no clue. Dumbass, you're too loud. You wake up Maria. Battler was so surprised that he yelled obnoxiously and scattered his cards everywhere. His voice caused Maria to turn over once, but she soon fell back into a deep sleep. Jessica gave him a jab and lowered his voice, and he lowered his voice. しかし言われてみれば確かにそれっぽい雰囲気はあったんだよな Still, seriously? Now that you mention it, they really did have that kind of atmosphere, didn't they? なるほどなジョージの兄貴がな Now I see. So George Aniki is... George couldn't be seen anywhere in the room. What's going on with George? A short while ago, when Shannon came into the room, George suddenly said that he'd forgotten something in the mansion and needed to go back to get it. Uh-oh. Shannon said she would guide him, just like she had on the way to the guest house, and the two of them departed together. Ooh! Ooh! Well, there's actually been signs of it for a while now. You know, questions about hobbies and favorite things.
単に関心を持つだけにしてはどうもなんて思ってたらよ。
I wonder, what kind of business is George involved in, I guess? I always thought that was a bit much for a passing interest. And look what's happened now.
そういや、昔から上司の兄貴はシャノンちゃんにやたらと優しかった気がするぜ。
Woo! Yes, Butler! Come to think of it, I get the feeling George Oniki's always been overly nice to Shannon-chan. Yes, yes, yes!
なるほどな。
Now I get it. Are we gonna see what they're doing? Are we? Are we gonna see?
Oh. 天気予報によると今夜が一番ひどいみたい。
According to the weather report, it looks like it'll be at its worst tonight.
明日いっぱいもやまないらしいけど、もう少しマシになるそうだよ。
It also seems like it'll last all day tomorrow, though it should get a little better.
そうですか。
Really?
では、明後日までは船は来られないかもしれませんね。
Then maybe their boat won't arrive until the day after tomorrow.
ジョージ様の月曜日のお勤めに差し支えが出ないか心配です。
I hope that doesn't interfere with your work on Monday.
台風が来ていることは知っていたからね。
I already knew the typhoon would be coming beforehand.
万一に備えて月曜日には予定を入れなかったから大丈夫さ。
Just in case, I made sure it didn't have any plans for Monday, so it's okay.
こう見えてもスケジュールは先読みできるタイプなんだ。
I may not look it, but I really am the type who can plan ahead in the schedule. George puffed out his chest, acting proud. Compared to the calm appearance George always had of the oldest cousin, he now looked amusingly like a little kid. Shannon chuckled at this abrupt contrast.
さすが、やがては会社を起こされる方はしっかりしていますね。
It's no surprise you're so well prepared, as someone who's going to bring prosperity to his company someday.
やっぱり会社を起こすというのは大変だね。
Well, making a company prosper is really a tough job.
お金とかそういうのだけじゃないものがとても大事だって。
Money isn't the only thing that's important.
父さんのところで勉強していてわかるよ。
I learned that well when studying under my father. And George, you have a great father.
会社を起こすということは城を持ち部下を率いるということ。
Making a company prosper is like owning a castle and leading your subordinates.
うちの父さんは秀吉って名前だけあって戦国武将のエピソードがとても好きでね。
My dad really loves reading about great leaders during the warring periods of Japan, a hobby that's probably influenced by the fact that he shares Toyotomi Hideyoshi's name.
会社経営の哲学をよくそこから語るんだ。
Much of his philosophy on managing businesses comes from talking about them.
知ってるかい？
Did you know?
戦国最強の騎馬軍団と恐れられた武田信玄も最初は部下たちの結束がバラバラで統率力をまるで発揮できなかったんだそうだよ。
Takeda Shingen, who was feared as the leader of the strongest cavalry corps in the warring periods, started out with his troops in complete disarray and didn't have the kind of strong leadership necessary to utilize them well.
そうなんですか？
Is that true?
なんだか意外ですね。
That's a little unexpected.
信玄は部下たちを結束させるため数々のリーダーシップを発揮してるんだよ。
In order to unite his troops, Shingen showed his excellent leadership in many ways.
例えば戦場で武功を立てた部下に対しすぐその場で褒章を与えたり。
For example, when a soldier succeeded well in battle, he would immediately honor them with a medal.
普通こういうのは戦が終わってからまとめてやるものだからね。
Normally, that kind of thing was put off until after the war, and they were all awarded at once.
それを戦場の本陣の中にいながらまめにやり続け、
He continued this diligently while on the field of battle.
部下の武功を素早く評価し、やる気につなげたというのは非常に大きいことだよ。
And immediately showing his appreciation for his troops' military exploits, motivated them in an extremely significant fashion.
それから部下が病気で伏せった時には誰よりも早く駆けつけお見舞いをしたとかね。
George, yeah. No, that's okay. It's cute. It's really cute when he's talking passionately about something that interests him. Peekaboo. I think it would be. If she likes him, I think she would think it's really sweet to see him talking so passionately about his interests. Also, whenever one of his troops was brought down by an illness, he would be the first to rush after them and care for them, and so on.
武田信玄は戦国最強の騎馬軍団を率いただけじゃない。
Takeda Shingen wasn't just the man who led the strongest cavalry corps in the warring period.
戦国一の部下思いの人だったんだよ。
He was the person who cared the most for his troops throughout the warring period.
そんな方だから部下の皆さんもついてきてくれたんですね。
And because he was that kind of person, all of his troops went along with him. The truth was, Shannon had already heard this story several years ago. Oh my god! Oh, yes, yay. But whenever a discussion of his father led to this sort of topic, George would always glow and look like he was having a great time. Exactly! See, this is exactly what I was just talking about. Sir Shannon just smiled without interrupting, urging him to continue. Oh, she's such a sweetheart! Oh my god, Shannon! Good job!
確かに資本主義の世界ではお金は力で石垣の高さでもある。
Of course, in a capitalist world, money determines both your strength and the height of your fortifications.
でもね、戦も城も自分一人じゃ成り立たない。
But you can't build up a castle or succeed in war by yourself.
大勢の部下に支えられ、その力を借りて初めて成立するものなんだよ。
Such things can only be accomplished with the support of many subordinates by borrowing their strength. Oh my god, Chi-chan! I really hope you're not lying! Ooh! Oh my god, that would be amazing! I really hope these two work out! I know this is a When They Cry novel, and a lot of bad shit can happen, but I really hope these two make it to the end. I really think they are so adorable together. Such things can only be accomplished with the support of many subordinates by borrowing their strength.
それを理解してから父さんの背中を見ると、自分がいかに未熟で。
After understanding this, when I looked at my father's back, I realized how immature I am.
父さんがどれほどの切磋琢磨をして今日を築き上げてきたかがよくわかるんだ。
I can clearly see how much competition he had to overcome before building up all he has now.
ジョージ様はお父様のことをとても尊敬されているんですね。
Ju-chan, that's not what I meant. You know that. But I really hope they can get through it in the end, is what I mean. George-sama, you truly look up to your father.
羨ましいです。
I'm jealous.
ごめん。別にそういう意味で言ったんじゃないんだよ。
Sorry, that's not how I meant it.
すみません。私も別にそういう意味で言ったつもりは。
I love this kind of thing where they're like different classes, but like they still like each other anyway, and it's like, ooh. I'm sorry, that's not how I meant it either. The two of them awkwardly looked at their feet. Just make out! Do it! Come on. Shannon had no parents. She had been brought up in an orphanage owned by Kinzo. Kinzo owned an orphanage. It is called the Fukuin House. Under the guidance of Kinzo, their honorary director, the orphanage offered members who excelled a chance for on-the-job serving experience. Yeah, kind of peekaboo. Hello, Nagels. Oh my god, we have 15 people here all of a sudden. Wow, this sure built up quickly. Oh my god, welcome everybody. If their efforts met with Kinzo's approval, they'd be able to leave the orphanage and work as servants for the Ushiromia family. I know, Ju-chan, I'm just half joking. This one's considered to be the highest honor for those who lived in the orphanage. Okay. So we're getting a bit of a backstory here for... I hope they don't learn this whole furniture shit at the orphanage. We're probably going to get a flashback to what things were like there eventually. Servants from the Fukuin house all took names with the character on in them while they served. So Shannon wasn't her real name. The same went for Cannon. All the members of the Fukuin house were orphans. At least they were all people who had been separated from their parents under special circumstances. Because of this, the orphans had been taught to think of each other as their only family. That's why it seemed so natural to both of them when Cannon called Shannon his sister. And while both Shannon and Cannon were working in the mansion today, there were several other servants possessing the on character in their names. Oh, there were! Okay, so there were people we didn't even see, such as Manon and Lennon, who often worked in a rotation schedule. Okay, so there's other servants that we haven't even seen yet. Interesting. However, there were not many servants who stayed with the Ushiromia family for long. It was the standard for them to quit after 3 years. Interesting. I wonder what the reason for that is. So you could probably say that Shannon, who had been working for 10 years, was a notable exception to that rule. Working as a servant for the Ushiromia family was a heavy burden to bear, but the pay wasn't bad at all. Working for a full 3 years would earn more than what was needed to enter mainstream society. That was why, even though the orphans realized what a harsh task working for the Ushiromia family was, they still hoped to be accepted. Maybe the fact that Shannon managed to continue working for 10 years wasn't because she had more willpower than the other servants. Maybe she'd gotten stuck working for 10 years because she didn't have the courage to say she wanted to quit. Or maybe it was because she fell in love with George and... I hope that's the reason. Kinzo couldn't even trust his own blood relatives, and those excellent servants sent from Fukuin House were the only ones he could rely on. Because of that, Kinzo would sometimes allow them to wear the family crest as servants under his direct control and have them work close to him.
もう勤めて10年近くになるんだっけ?
You've been working here for almost 10 years now, right?
だいぶお金も貯まったんじゃないかい?
You surely must have saved up a lot of money by now.
どうでしょう。
Oh my god! I wonder.
別に私、買いたいものも特にありませんし。
It's not like there's anything in particular I'd like to buy.
ほんの何百万かあったって それで残りの人生を過ごせるわけもありませんし。
After all, a few million yen isn't enough to live off of for the rest of your life.
目標の額があってお勤めを続けてるわけじゃないのかい？
So the reason you've been working all this time wasn't to hit some target sum.
そうですね。
Yes, that's right.
私はこのお屋敷以外に行くあてもありませんし。
I have nowhere to go outside this mansion.
お嬢様とも他の使用人の子たちとも仲良くやれてますし。
Yeah, Goto was hired separately. And I guess Genji was also hired separately. And Genji has been with him for probably longer than the orphanage was established, I'm guessing. And I have been getting along with Milady and all the other young servants. Genji, I'm sure, is, as I said, PDI. By the way, welcome to the chat. Genji's probably predates that. Yeah, the furniture thing does sound malicious a bit.
奥様には時折お叱りを受けますけど、バラの世話やお屋敷のお掃除も楽しいですし。
But Genji calls himself that too. And he's clearly not from the orphanage. He was Kinzo's friend for a long time.
The madam does scold me sometimes, but caring for the roses and cleaning the mansion is fun.
でもそれはシャノンちゃんのサヨちゃんの人生じゃない。
Oh, is that her real name? Sayo? Oh, that's so cute. But that can't be a real entire life. Shannon-chan, no. Sayo-chan. I called you by your real name. Shannon cast her eyes downwards when she heard her real name. She understood what George was trying to say and fell silent.
僕は成人し社会人になってからも勉強して分かったことがある。
You know, George, you're like in college, almost done with college or something, right? Like you're like in your 20s. And Shannon, you know, is late teens and stuff, you know. And you're pretty rich already, you know. Hint, hint. You could totally ask her something and she'll probably answer. Jeez. That's something I've learned as I continue to study even after becoming an adult and a full-fledged member of society.
子供の頃、僕らが思っていたほど人生は単調で短くないんだ。
A human's life is not as monotonous or short as we thought when we were kids. All school-aged kids have certain fears they can't shake. They wonder whether they'll live the rest of their lives like sleepy classes after a monotonous and boring school day, spending their time in carefree laziness without anything interesting happening until it's all over. However, life's only like that for underage students. Compared to a human's life, the time they spend as students is nothing more than the blink of an eye, a period where they break through the shells of their immaturity. The inside of the shell might be a hot, suffocating and boring world, but the world beyond the shell is vast and filled with limitless possibilities.
君の人生はまだシャノンという殻の中でしかないんだ。
So far, your life has been trapped inside the shell called Shannon.
君は自分の人生がこの生活のままずっと続いていくと勘違いしてるんじゃないかな。
I think you're under the mistaken impression that your life will continue like this forever.
それは。
That's
Shannon couldn't deny those words. She'd been unable to harbor any clear doubts about her lifestyle, and since she never had any hope or goals for changing herself, she'd lazily continued living in the way she's always had. And if asked whether this life was satisfying, she wouldn't have been able to nod. She may have been intentionally averting her eyes from the truth. Without George's admonishments, she would have continued pretending not to notice as her real life slipped away bit by bit, neglected.
ジョージ様、
George-sama,
私はこのままでいてはいけないのでしょうか。
is it wrong for me to continue living this way?
いけないよ。
Yeah, it is. Ooh, blunt, George.
あ、それから今、ルール違反が一つあったね。
Oh, and by the way, didn't you break one of our rules just now? George immediately gave a strict answer, then broke out into a mischievous smile. She's not blushing. Jeez. Shannon already knew what she was being chided for, and she hung her head again, apparently embarrassed.
僕たちしかいないときは、様はなしの約束だよ。
I'm sorry. This is the Collider makes embarrassing noises episode of the Let's Play. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Didn't you promise not to use Sama when the two of us are alone? I jeez.
約束では聞けません。
I couldn't obey that as a promise.
ですが、ご命令でしたら聞かないわけにはいきません。
But if it was an order, I would have to obey it.
私は家具ですから。
Because I'm furniture.
Oh, come on, Shannon, he clearly...
じゃあ、命令だよ。
Then it's an order.
はい。
Yes.
かしこまりました。ジョージさん。
Jeez.
Certainly, George-san.
As Shannon hung her head, her face red, she said George's name again, this time following it with San.
それでいいよ、さやちゃん。
Yes, that's fine, Sayo-chan. George smiled at Shannon, no, Sayo, to praise her small act of bravery. This short exchange alone made it clear how far back their relationship must have stretched. Oh my god, I would love to see those, like, two adorable kids together. Oh, jeez. For a long while, the two talked as if the weather raging about them didn't even enter their thoughts. They talked about the many memories they'd built during their relationship that no one else knew about! Every once in a while, a flash of lightning would attempt to interrupt them, but this could sully neither the roses nor the time they spent blushing at each other. Ooh, come on, you guys gotta be doing more than that, seriously.
Soだ。
Oh, that's George's. That's right.
君に見せたいものがあって。
I have something I wanted to show you. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
なんでしょうか。
Oh my god, are you thinking the same thing, Shannon? Are you thinking the same thing? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
What could it be?
George, who had been speaking eloquently, suddenly started to stutter. Oh god! Oh, jeez. Watching him, Shannon seemed to guess something. George timidly searched through his pocket. Something got caught in the depths of his pocket, and just like the stuttering George, it took a little while to get it out. Oh my god! 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 It was a jeez. Okay. It was a very small box. Oh my god. A small box? Come on, jeez, that peculiar shape was enough to tell anyone what was resting inside. Yes! Oh, yes! I'm sorry. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, Olive. Shannon had prepared her heart somewhat, certain beforehand that this was what he'd been planning. But even so, when she actually saw it, she couldn't avoid blushing once more. George opened the small box, took something out, and held it out for Shannon. Say the words!
これを君に受け取ってほしいんだ。
I want you to take this.
このような高価なものはお受け取りできません。
God damn it, Shannon! Okay.
I could accept something so valuable.
受け取れない。
You can't take it.
いえ、こんなもの私には。
Come on! Shannon, fuck off with that shit! Seriously! Ah! It's really... Listen, Shannon. It would be really, really, really difficult for anyone to do better than George. He is handsome, rich, smart, kind, sweet. Seriously, there's like nothing wrong with him in any way. Seriously. Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
No, I'm unworthy of such a thing.
さよ。
Sire,
これはお願いじゃない。
this isn't a request.
お願いだよ。
It's an order. Fuck yes!
この指輪を受け取って。
Take this ring.
ね。
Okay?
Ah,
命令では従わなくてはなりません。
if it's an order, I cannot disobey.
そうだね。
Yeah, that's right.
いい子だよ。
Well done. Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez. Shannon, not wanting to show her bright red face, timidly accepted the ring from George's hand while staring at the ground. The ring wasn't a simple accessory. It was a noble object, meant since ancient times to be offered to a special woman under special circumstances. Therefore, while George could order her to take it, he could not order anything beyond that. Anything beyond that would depend not on an order, but on Shannon's, no, Sayo's own will. Yes!
だからここからはもう命令じゃない。
So from here on, I'm not ordering you anymore.
さよ。
So,
明日までに言葉でない形で返事がもらいたい。
I want you to give me your answer by tomorrow, without using words.
わかるね。
Do you understand?
どうすれば
My heart is like pounding out of my fucking chest! Oh god, I'm sorry! Oh, okay, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm sorry, I need to breathe for a second.
How should I?
もうこれ以上は命令じゃないから僕は君に命令はしない。
I won't order you any further, so this isn't an order.
でも指輪は指にするものだからね。
But a ring is something you put on your finger, after all.
気に入ってくれたなら好きな指につけてくれればいい。
If you like it, you can just put it on any finger you choose. Shannon had only pretended not to know. She already understood what he wanted to do! But she was standing at a huge crossroads of her life.
もうこんな時間だね。
Look how late it's gotten.
今夜はこれくらいにしよう。
Let's call it a day. George turned away from Shannon, acting just a bit bluntly.
君に左手につけてほしいと命令することもできるかもしれない。
I could probably order you to wear it on your left hand.
君も命令されればそれに従えるという臆病な甘えがあるかもしれない。
You might be timid and dependent enough to actually obey that kind of an order.
でも最後のここだけは君の
But I want at least this
最後の意志でしてもらいたいんだ。
goddamn pauses. But I want at least this last step to be done by your own will, Sayo. Sayo, come on! Look at this guy! Look at this guy! Look at how he's saying this! Oh my god, seriously, he is fucking flawless! Jesus Christ! Look at how nice he is! Come on! Oh, you better say yes, I swear to God!
わかるね。
Understand?
はい
Yes.
だからそれが命令。
So, that's my order.
今夜よく考えて明日その返事を見せてほしい。
I want you to think about it well tonight and show me your answer tomorrow. Shannon nodded back. Today was the culmination of their many days spent together. This moment certainly hadn't come as a surprise to Shannon.
そろそ
Oh my
ろ
God.
ゲストハウスに戻ろうか。
We should be getting back to the guest house soon.
これ以上遅いとみんなを心配させちゃうよ。
If we take any longer, we'll make everyone worry about us.
すみません。私、
Oh, I'm sorry, I...
その、お屋敷に用を思い出しまして、その、お屋敷へ行かねばなりません。
Oh, Jesus Christ, Shannon, no! No, no, no! No, no, no! No, that's a red flag. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't even think about it. Do not even think about it. No, please. If you go to that mansion, we cannot guarantee that you're going to come back in one piece. Please, for the love of God, don't go there, please. Oh God, oh God, oh God, shit. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I just remembered something I had to do in the mansion, so, I have to go back to the mansion.
こんな時間に
At a time like this.
本当かな。
Is that true? George stared into Shannon's face as he laughed mischievously. He definitely saw through Shannon's lie. However, when he saw how she felt, he could sort of understand that she might be so embarrassed that she'd want to be alone. So because George realized the meaning behind Shannon's lie, he accepted it. That fucking bullet hole thing! Okay, so another hour has passed. Okay, now we're in Shannon perspective. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that was amazing. That was amazing. I'm sorry. I had to take a sip of my Coke and just... Okay. Oh my god. Seriously. If Ryukishi didn't make mystery and horror, I think he could totally write romance, because I loved his romantic shit. Seriously. He is amazing at it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I felt like I was fucking flying when I was reading the ending of Sumi Horoboshi. Seriously, oh my god. Shannon entered this entrance hall to the mansion with a tottering gate. A mix of exultation and uncertainty gave her a feeling that she couldn't easily describe. It swelled up in her chest until she felt like she was about to burst. Oh my god! After stopping for a second in front of the servant room to take a deep breath and calm her heart, she opened the door. Inside, Goda, boo, who had been ordered to take the midnight shift at the mansion tonight, was absorbed in a worn-out crossword puzzle magazine. He looked up for an instant to see if one of the family had come, but when he realized it was a fellow servant, he returned to his puzzles as if nothing had happened.
Genji-san wants me to come and help you.
ああ、そうですか。それは助かります。
Oh, is that so? That's a relief.
そろそろ戸締まりの見回りに行きたかったのですが、ここを開けてもいいものか困っていたのです。
I was just about to go check that the mansion was fully locked up, but I felt uneasy about leaving this room unmanned.
何しろ、旦那様方の会合はまだだいぶ続きそうですからね。
After all, Kraus-sama and the others' meeting looks as though it will continue for quite some time.
いつ何時お茶のご用命があるかもわかりませんし。
They might request some tea at any moment.
そうですよね。
That's true.
ではどうしましょうか。私が留守番を。
Then what should we do? Should I watch over?
ではシャノンさん、申し訳ありませんが、お屋敷内の見回りをお願いします。
In that case, forgive me, Shannon-san, but I'll ask that you patrol the mansion.
私はここで親族の皆さんのご用命の待機をしておりますので。
I will stay here, awaiting the family's orders.
はい。
Yes.
Shannon was slightly disgusted. Even though she'd come here to help out as a favor, she was casually being forced to do the job of the person actually on duty. Furthermore, after one-sidedly forcing that task on her, Goda returned to his magazine once again and became immersed in his crossword puzzle. Shannon bowed her head as a token sign of respect for her elder, then left the room to patrol the mansion. Thanks to her being a bit ticked off, she managed to suppress that floaty feeling she'd been having until just now. Sorry, Guppy Force. You missed an amazing scene. If you want to go back and watch it, seriously, the scene at the beginning of this. Pretty hilarious PDI. Guppy Force. I'm sorry. Hey, geez. Oh yeah, you're 2x speed. Oh god. And anyway, she couldn't let Genji or Canon see her looking like this. She wanted a little time to herself until her heart calmed down, so maybe going on patrol wouldn't be so bad. She began to hear the tumultuous voices of the family discussion coming from the dining hall. Someone was speaking at great length, only to be interrupted by someone else. This second person also began to speak in a very long, drawn-out fashion, until yet another person interrupted. That kept on repeating. It was as though their displeasure was seeping out through their voices. She had been told to go to the guest house, so it would be bad if Kraus discovered her. Thinking this, Shannon dashed past the dining hall. Then she went along a prearranged route through the dark mansion, checking that all the locks were secure. She walked down the hall, checking each window. There were no humans on Rokkenjima, other than those connected to the family, so locking up didn't really serve much of a purpose. No one had been in the habit of locking up at the Ushirimiya family, at least not until Natsuhi had scolded them for being careless. The metal fixtures on the windows were ice cold, and as she checked them one by one, the glow in her heart seemed to cool down. Oh, god damn it. God Damn it, Goda, you ruined that lovely feeling. Jeez. That was the best feeling in the world, and you had to freaking make her waste it. Fucking hell, Goda. Ugh. She could have been like dancing about the room with her eyes closed in her imagination, just like having just some kind of beautiful visions in her head of the future and things like, and thinking about George and like things like, and just like going, like, you know, like just like running around the room, like, no, Goda, you had to fucking be an asshole. Jeez. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh god, no, something's gonna happen, I bet. Huh? Oh boy, butterflies. What's going on? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no! Oh no! No! Okay, Shannon. When this happens, you're supposed to run away. Run away now! And there's an emoticon for it. Shit. Oh god, run away! Run away! No, you gotta run away! Run away, please! At that time, she thought she saw something twinkling across the hall. Twinkling? How could anything be twinkling through the darkness of the hall? She figured she must have been imagining it, but she still held her breath. Grasping a curtain, she fearfully gazed down the hall. However, other than the occasional crack of thunder brightening the hallway, she was unable to glimpse any flicker again. It must have been her imagination after all. It's probably Beatrice. Maybe her heart was so agitated that she'd seen something that didn't even exist. Shannon went back to checking the windows. However, a certain unnerving memory was resurrected in the back of her mind. It was that ghost story, which had been passed down amongst the servants who served the Ushirimiya family. The mansion had two different masters, one of the day and one of the night. Beatrice, the master of the night, would sometimes fly around the mansion in the form of sparkling butterflies. That was the story. Come to think of it, didn't Canon-kun once say he's seen it with his own eyes? Then we got sulky when I said he must have imagined it and refused to believe him. Could it possibly be true? The roar of thunder gave no answer. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Ah! Come on! Yeah, they're arguing about the inheritance. Shannon, please stay alive, please, Shannon. Oh, Cat is there too. All the servants are there. Interesting. And there she is. There's Dr. Nanjo somewhere in space. George is back with the kids. Maria is sleeping, I'm guessing. There's Kinzo. Hey, Happy G. Welcome to the stream. 24 hours. It looks like it's not like a Higurashi where there's an achievement for every chapter. And it's morning. Oh boy. Jeez. Dawn of the second day, October 5th, 1986. Oh boy. Umineko. Jesus Christ. Hello, Eliomi. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I am just so scared. I'm so scared, you guys. Seriously. I don't want Shannon to die. Oh, God. Please don't die. Come on, please. Please, please. Genji tightened his bow tie and looked outside through a crack in the curtains. Maybe the rain had died down a tiny bit since the previous night. But the thick rain clouds didn't seem like they'd be letting any trace of morning sun get by. The morning was dim and far from refreshing. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Ji-chan.
It seems it will last all day after all.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Genji-sama. Cannon finished checking his appearance and exited the washroom. On their normal schedule, it was rare for anyone to have to suffer going straight from a midnight shift to an early morning shift. They were on a special schedule for the 2 days of the family conference. And that's okay, OA. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Seriously. It was so nice of you to come by. Thank you. Bye. However, unless the typhoon passed today, the relatives' stay on this island would last until tomorrow. Cannon thought it best to be prepared for this special schedule to last an extra day. The two of them left the guest house, opening their umbrellas. The rose garden had been devastated by the wind and rain on the previous night. Even though they spent several days making it beautiful to welcome the guests, one stormy night was enough to ruin it. Cannon sighed. The two headed for the mansion. They were supposed to meet up with Goda and prepare breakfast. Goda was such a perfectionist that he'd probably already woken up and was probably already preparing a breakfast as exquisite and elegant as glasswork. They reached the overhang by the entrance to the mansion and folded up their umbrellas. Genji took a bundle of several keys from his pocket and unlocked the front door. The Uchinomiya family mansion was the only thing on Rokkenjima, so in the past, they hadn't been in the habit of locking up. However, Natsuhi had ordered that the mansion be locked up from midnight to early morning. Ever since then, unlocking the door in the early morning had become part of the servants' morning shift. This task had been given to Genji and Kanon, so that Goda could start preparing breakfast as soon as he woke up. Silence had fallen in the mansion, giving the impression that the mansion itself was still asleep.
では、朝の仕事を始めよう。
Well then, let us begin the morning chores.
はい。
Yes, sir. The two of them split up and began opening the curtains throughout the mansion. If the curtains stayed closed, the mansion would remain enveloped in faint darkness, as though it was still trapped in the previous night. Following a well-rehearsed procedure, Kanon went around the mansion, opening the curtains from one window after another, without having to retrace his steps once. Even with this horrible weather, drawing the curtains made it feel just a little bit like morning. While doing that, he passed in front of the kitchen. Even though he hadn't smelled anything yet, his stomach started aching for some of Goda's prized cooking.
おはようございます。
Good morning. He tried to greet Goda, who should have been getting breakfast ready, but Goda was nowhere to be seen. Interesting. Okay, let's see. I wonder where Goda is. The kitchen was darkly lit, and not only were the curtains not open, but the fan wasn't even running. It was still cold, without any trace of a fire being lit, so of course there were no signs of breakfast being made either. Though it would have been inexcusable, perhaps Goda had overslept. Even servants are only human. They sometimes sleep in and show up late. In the rare case that such a thing happens, it's part of a servant's code to hide the unsightly scene before anyone notices, smoothly cover it up, and make sure the family never even realizes that anything has gone wrong. Kanon took the receiver of the phone that had been fitted to the wall and dialed the number for the extension line in the servants' sleeping room. He couldn't hear the characteristic sound of a dial tone. And the phone lines are cut. Thank you, Beatrice. Oh, God, it's Storm. Oh, God. Jeez. Phones are dead. He couldn't hear that characteristic sound of a dial tone. Kanon tried picking up the receiver again, but even so, he couldn't hear the usual dial tone. He tried dialing again, but it had no apparent effect. Could the lightning last night have damaged the machine, breaking the extension line? The equipment in this mansion was all worn out. Kanon fully understood that even the smallest thing could have caused it to break down. He gave up trying to wake Goda with the phone and dashed over to the servant's sleeping room. How long has it been since I stopped sleeping and started lazily staring up at the ceiling? That vague sense of awakening was part of Natsuhi's usual morning experience. She always slept lightly, and she couldn't sleep at all without medicine. Oh, God. To Natsuhi, sleep was definitely not a happy thing. When she looked outside, she saw that it was still pouring. If she hadn't sensed a tiny amount of light, she might have mistakenly thought that it was the previous night. She herself was one of the hosts, so she mustn't wake up later than her guests. Urging herself on, she raised up her body, which still hadn't completely recovered from yesterday's weariness. No one would torment her as long as she remained inside this room. And her headache wouldn't get any worse here. This room was the only place she could find peace. So when she left, it meant returning to the room where her husband's siblings kept trying to stab each other in the back. In that case, wouldn't it be better to stay locked up in this room forever? That ridiculous notion brought a bitter smile to Natsuhi's face. She was starting to sound like Kinzo. Though she often complained about Kinzo staying locked up in his own room and refusing to attend to everyone else, the truth was that she longed to do the same. Natsuhi gave her head a small shake, and her fantasy was replaced by the reawakening of her usual headache. When she reached for the doorknob, trying to leave the room, her hand touched the scorpion charm that she had hung from it before going to sleep the previous night. It was Mario's charm, which Natsuhi had received from Jessica. Oh! Didn't Jessica say something about it having the power to repel magic, telling her to hang it from her doorknob? Maybe it was thanks to this charm that at least this room had been protected from the malice of her husband's siblings. As she thought this, her mood began to get a little more cheerful.
ジェシカのおかげで少しはゆっくり眠れたということかしら。
I wonder if I have Jessica to thank for the little bit of peaceful sleep I managed to receive. Then Natsuhi remembered. That's right, last night I promised Jessica that I'd give her a charm of my own in exchange for this one, didn't I? Natsuhi opened a drawer in her dresser and took out an antique accessory case that she had treasured when she was a child. Inside, there were many small objects that Natsuhi had thought were valuable at the time. From amidst those, she pulled out a red pouch. Inside was a small round mirror about 10 centimeters across. It looked quite old, but the design on the back of the mirror was very ornate, and it felt like something with historical value. At the very least, it seems much more authentic than the other charm, which looks like a plastic scorpion keychain. She had heard that this was a spiritual mirror for warding off evil spirits, and she had been given it specially by her grandmother when her grandfather's mementos had been distributed. It had been believed since long ago that a strange power resided in this mirror. Perhaps people thought it could reflect calamity and malice in the same way it reflected light. Natsuhi returned the mirror to its pouch. It would probably be a fitting object to hand over to Jessica. Just as she was placing it in her pocket, the sound of someone knocking on the door suddenly echoed through the room.
Hi.
Yes?
おはようございます、奥様。源氏でございます。
Good morning, madam. It's Genji.
早朝から申し訳ございません。
My apologies for waking you so early.
今行きます。
I'm coming now.
何事ですか？
What is it? No servant had ever come to her this early in the morning, nor had they come to wake her in person. Perhaps something bad had happened. Oh God, jeez. Maybe some fatal oversight had been made while preparing breakfast, something that would shame the household in front of their guests. Natsuhi took a deep breath in anticipation for whatever troubles she was about to hear of. When she opened the door, Genji once again gave a morning greeting while bowing deeply. Natsuhi tentatively responded.
おはようございます。
Good morning.
何かありましたか？
Did something happen?
申し訳ございません。
My apologies.
昨夜の落雷で電話機器に故障が出たようです。
It would seem that the telephones have broken down to lightning last night.
内線電話が普通になっておりますもので、直接のお伺いになってしまったことをお許しください。
The extension telephone isn't working, so please forgive my coming to see you directly.
内線電話が普通？
The extension telephone isn't working.
それは面倒になりましたね。
That would be troublesome.
修理は可能ですか？
Will it be possible to fix it?
残念ながら故障箇所がわかりません。後で業者を呼んで修理させたいと思います。
I'm afraid we don't know the location of the damage. Later on, I would like to call in an expert and have him repair it.
ということは、この台風が過ぎるまでは修理不能ということですか？
Does this mean we'll be unable to have it repaired until after the typhoon passes?
つまり、客人たちの滞在中はずっと普通ということですね。
Then we'll remain broken down for the duration of our guest's stay.
客人たちのお世話に支障は？
Will this not hamper the efforts to care for our guests?
出ないよう最善を尽くします。
We will do what we can to ensure there are no problems.
結構です。
Very well.
粗相のないようよろしく頼みます。
I'm counting on you to make sure we have no blunders. Natsuhi let out a small sigh of relief. She had been prepared for the worst, but damage to the telephones wasn't the kind of trouble she was worried about. Then again, even this would probably be enough to spark sarcasm from Eva. Natsuki gave her head a light shake.
朝食の準備は順調ですか？
Are the preparations for breakfast proceeding well?
それがゴーダの姿が見えません。
As to that, we haven't been able to find Goda. Oh God, here we go.
朝食の支度もまだ行われておらず。
Amen to that. As to that, we haven't been able to find Goda. The arrangements for breakfast have yet to be carried out.
なんですって？
What did you say? Natsuhi was indignant. To her, this was a much bigger problem than the phones not working. And despite that, this piece of information was the part that had been postponed. Why did everything go well most of the time, and then come to something like this when relatives were visiting? Natsuhi put her hand to her forehead and shook her head.
大方朝寝坊でもしているのでしょう。
Well, I suppose he slept in.
とにかく誰でもいいから急いで朝食の準備を。
At any rate, to see to it that someone hurries up and prepares breakfast. I don't care who. What? Natsuhi exited into the hall and turned around for the second time to close the door to her room. Hey, Shadow Tonberry. I think I know what's going to happen. The creepy thing she saw there silenced her completely. It was an unpleasant sight, as though someone had dipped their fingers in a reddish-black liquid and scratched the door around the doorknob. Oh boy. It was probably some sort of awful prank, arranged by some person who wanted to make it look as though they tried to force the door with bloody hands. Oh, the charm protected her!
これは何のいたずらですか？
What sort of prank is this? Oh my God, Happy G! Shh.
悪趣味な。
How awful!
私も今ここにお伺いして初めて気づきました。
I also just noticed it as I came to call you.
後ほど清掃いたします。
I will clean it later.
大方、趣味の悪い客人の冗談でしょう。
Perhaps this is a vulgar joke by one of our guests.
不愉快です。実に不愉快です。
Disgusting, truly disgusting.
Who in the world would put off such a childish and disgusting prank? Natsui had a pretty good idea, but of course there was no proof. Even if she pushed the issue, it would just seem as though she was making a fuss about nothing. In fact, it would surely be better to act as though she hadn't even realized that such a prank had been played on her. Natsuki gave the order to have it cleaned and headed off to the parlor with a squeak of her heels. Jeez. When Natsuki and Genji arrived in the parlor, Eva and Hideyoshi were already there.
おはようございます、皆さん。
Good morning, everyone.
おはよう、夏日さん。
Morning, Natsui-san.
朝食も合田さんが作るっちゅう話やないか。
I heard Goda-san was making us breakfast too.
朝から胃袋が大喜びで騒ぎっぱなしなんや。
My stomach's been getting all excited since I woke up. Oh my god, Happy D, all these possibilities. The charm protected her from Beatrice's powers. My stomach's been getting all excited since I woke up.
本家の楽しみは食事くらいがせいぜいですものね。
After all, it seems food is all you can look forward to at the head family household.
エヴァさんも朝からご機嫌がよろしいようで何よりです。
I'm pleased to see that you two are in high spirits so early in the morning, Eva-san. With a weary expression, Natsuki returned Eva's gaze, which was fiercely competitive despite the early hour. Then Cannon jogged in. After bowing an apology to the relatives for running inside the mansion, he noticed Genji and told him something in a small voice.
カノン。
Cannon,
ゴーダはまだ見つからないのですか？
have you still not found Goda?
申し訳ございません、奥様。
My apologies, madam.
お屋敷内もゲストハウスも回ったのですが、まだ。
I went all over the inside of the mansion and the guest house, but I still haven't found him.
一体どこへ行ったというのです？
Where in the world has he gone?
とりあえず今はゴーダより朝食の準備が先決です。
At any rate, breakfast is a higher priority than finding Goda now.
至急対応しなさい。
See to it immediately.
はい。
Yes. Cannon glanced at Genji. It seemed he had something else to report, but was uncertain whether or not the words should come from him. Oh boy, I think I know where this is going. Genji nodded and decided to give him the report himself.
奥様、
Madam.
ゴーダだけではありません。
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I just realized something! Oh no! 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 Oh 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 no! 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 Please! No! Please! No! Please! No! Oh God! Madam, it is not only Goda.
旦那様の姿もありません。
Your husband is also nowhere to be found. Okay, it's him too, but oh god. Where's Shannon?
主人が
My husband.
はい。
Stop it, you guys! Oh god, no, no, no! Oh, she's gotta be okay, she's gotta be okay! Oh my god! No, 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 oh god. Oh god, oh no, 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 no. No, 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 oh god.
Yes.
奥様より先に旦那様に朝食の準備がないことをご報告しようと思い寝室をお伺いしたのですがお姿がありませんでした。
Even before visiting you, I went to his room to tell him that breakfast wasn't being prepared, but I did not find him there.
それから旦那様だけではありません。
Furthermore, he is not the only one missing.
ルドルフ様ご夫妻とローザ様のお姿もありません。
Damn, so literally everyone we haven't seen is missing.
Oh god, Rudolph-sama, his wife, and Rosa-sama are nowhere to be found.
ゲストハウスにも
Not in the guest house.
屋敷にもですか
Not in the mansion.
はい。
Yes,
ゲストハウスの部屋にもおられません。
they were not in their rooms in the guest house either.
When she'd heard that Goda alone was missing, she'd assumed he had slept in and was loafing around somewhere. However, now that she'd learned of several of relatives were also nowhere to be seen, she began to take a slightly more optimistic view. Same, they're probably all together somewhere. Could last night's family conference have continued all night, up until the present moment? Okay, Hideyoshi, Eva, what the fuck happened last night? Seriously. If so, they might have wanted to cool their heads after being shut in a stuffy room, going out for walks on their own through the rain. The part about cooling their heads really sounded like something Kraus would say. Goda had probably been summoned to accompany them and aid them in some way. Goda was not a man who lost track of time. He had to understand that preparations for breakfast would be hindered if he did not return. However, maybe the family conference had continued until this very moment, with an atmosphere that would make it very hard for anyone to slip out. Yes, that theory would be quite convincing for Natsuhi. She remembered the illusion she'd felt that morning, as though the previous night had never ended. God damn it, Happy D! I need Shannon to be okay, guys. I need Shannon to be okay. Shannon and Kirie, mostly. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, jeez, I need Shannon to be okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. She remembered the illusion she'd felt that morning, as though the previous night had never ended. When she learned that the feeling wasn't just an illusion, she once again took a deep, weary breath. After all, that banquet of filthy vultures circling Kinzo's property was still going on.
大方、庭園のどこか、あるいは海岸の方で相も変わらず遺産の話を繰り返しているのでしょう。
Perhaps they are still discussing the inheritance somewhere in the garden or maybe the beach.
とにかくゴーダを呼び戻さなくては。 いつまでも朝食の準備が整いません。
At any rate, if we don't call Gerda back, we'll never be able to begin preparations for breakfast.
ってことはなんや。
So what are you saying?
兄さんたちの話し合いはまだ続いとるんか。
Are Nissan and the rest still continuing the discussion? She had planned to say it in a small voice, but Hideyoshi overheard Natsuhi and managed to grasp the situation.
兄さんもルドルフもタフね。
Nissan and Rudolph sure are tough.
ローザの場合は若さかしら。
Maybe it's just youth in Rose's case.
私たち夕べの24時過ぎにはもう眠くてベッドに戻らせてもらったんだけど。
Just a bit after midnight, the two of us were so tired that we headed back to bed.
確かにあの時点でもまだ兄さんたちは熱論を交わしてたわ。
Though I do remember that Nissan and the rest were still having a heated discussion at that point.
男って熱くなると嫌ね。
Men are certainly unpleasant when they get all fired up. Natsuhi snorted, her face still blank.
カノン、表を探してらっしゃい。
Cannon, search outside.
ゴーダを見つけたらすぐに戻って朝食の準備をするよう伝えなさい。
If you find Goda, tell them to return immediately and begin preparing breakfast.
かしこまりました。
Certainly.
夏日姉さん、表とは限らないわよ。
Natsui-ne-san, we don't know for sure that they're outside, do we?
お父様の書斎ってことはないかしら。
Couldn't they also be inside Father's study?
なるほど。考えられん話やないで。
I see, that's certainly possible.
どういう話の流れかはわからんが。
I don't know what path the conversation took.
お父さんの主催に場所を移して、お父さんにも混じってもらって議論を続けてるっちゅう可能性は十分あるやろ。
But there's certainly a chance that they moved to the father's study and let him in on the discussion.
そのような汚らわしい話題を好んでお父様が書斎へ招き入れることなど考えられません。
I can't imagine that father would willingly let them bring such a detestable topic into his study.
あらそう。
Anna! Oh, you really think so?
じゃあ仕方ないわね。
Well then, there's nothing we can do.
源氏さんとカノン君は申し訳ないけど外を探してきてちょうだい。
I'm sorry, Genji-san and Kanon-kun, but could you search outside?
確かに兄さんなら頭を冷やすために外を散歩しようなんて言い出しても不思議はないわ。
It wouldn't be that strange for Nissan to suggest they go outside for a walk to cool their heads.
たとえこんな天気でもね。
Even in this weather.
私はお父様の書斎に行ってくるわ。
I'll go to father's study.
ひょっとするとそこにいるかもしれないしね。
Who knows, they might be actually there after all.
客人であるエヴァさんにそこまでのご足労はおかけできません。
Eva-san, I couldn't ask a guest like you to exert herself so.
私が行ってきます。
I will go.
朝のご挨拶も兼ねて。
I can also wish him a good morning while I'm at it.
あら、じゃあお願いするわね。
Oh, and then I'll leave it in your hands.
でも朝の挨拶を交わしてくれるかは疑わしいわね。
Though I somehow doubt he'll return your greeting.
夏日姉さんってお父様とは仲よろしかったかしら？
Natsuri-ne-san, have you always been on such good terms with father?
仲が良いかは分かりかねますが。
I don't know whether you could call it that.
後宮家の跡継ぎの妻を許されるだけの信頼を得ていると確信しています。
But I'm sure that I've gained his trust as the wife to the successor of the Ushimiya family.
ならきっ と返事くらいはしてくれるわね。
Then I'm sure he'll at least answer you, right?
お父様とは朝食くらいご一緒したいの。
I'd like to at least have breakfast with father.
ぜひ降りてきてくださるよ。説得してくれないかしら？
Do you think you could convince him to come down and join us?
私たちはすっかり嫌われちゃってるみたいだけど、そこまで信頼を得ている夏日姉さんの言うことなら聞いてくれそうですもの。
It seems he thoroughly despises the rest of us, but I'm sure he'll listen to you if he trusts you that much.
そこまで短歌を切ってお父様を説得できず、一人で降りてきちゃったりしたら。
After speaking so boldly, if you're able to convince father and come down alone,
信頼を得ているなんて二度と言えないかもね。
then I doubt you'll ever be able to claim that you've earned his trust ever again.
自信はありませんが、努力はします。
I am not confident, but I will try. Natsuhi responded, looking discouraged. However, knowing Kinzo's temperament, she had absolutely no confidence in her ability to bring him out. Eva was clearly mocking her, confident that Natsuhi wouldn't be able to get Kinzo to come down. But even so, Natsuhi would lose face if she gave up, saying it was impossible and letting Eva go instead. Eva's mean-spirited and unreasonable demand made Natsuhi clench her jaws, her fists. When Genji realized this, he softly spoke to her over her shoulder.
奥様
Madam,
よろしければこれをお持ちください
please take this if you would.
それは？
And this is... Genji handed Natsuki a sparkling gold key of ornate design. It's the key! It's the key! It was the key to Kinzo's study. The study had an auto lock and couldn't be unlocked unless as long as Kinzo forbade entrance. However, since Genji was exceptionally trusted by Kinzo, he was allowed to carry a key to that door.
でもこの鍵を使ったら あなたも咎めを受けるのではありませんか？
But if this key is used, wouldn't you also receive the blame?
親方様は深くお休みになられている時、扉を叩くくらいではお耳に届かないこともございます。
When the master is sleeping deeply, simply knock on the door will not suffice.
それに親方様にお部屋を出ていただくよう説得するには扉越しでは難しゅうございましょう。
When the master is sleeping deeply, simply knocking on the door will not suffice, and it will be more difficult to persuade the master to leave his room if you must talk through the door.
ぜひお使いください。
Please use this.
源氏。
Genji. Until now, Natsuhi thought of Genji as a cold servant who wouldn't do anything for her, since he worked directly under Kinzo. But it looked like she would have to go alter her understanding of him. She wanted to communicate her gratitude, but by then Genji had already turned his back on her and was walking down the corridor with Cannon. But as Natsuhi watched them go, the words directed her from behind were sneering.
じゃあお父様を必ず連れてきてね。
Well then, you must bring father with you, okay?
息子のかわいい嫁の言うことですもの。きっと聞いてくれるわよ。
After all, it's his son's precious wife who's asking. I'm sure he'll listen to you.
私たちは客人だから、ここでのんびりくつろがせてもらうわ。
We're guests, so we'll just relax here at our leisure.
予算かエヴァ、口が過ぎるで。
Quit it, Eva. You're taking this too far.
すまんが夏日姉さん、お父さんのことをよろしく頼むわ。
Sorry, Natsui-san, but we're counting on you to deal with father. Without answering, Natsuhi forcefully spun around on her heels and quickly left the place. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a bit of like a 5-minute break here. I gotta go check on something. I will be back ASAP, and hopefully we are gonna see what happens with the kids here. So just for about like 5 minutes, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay. And thank you guys. Let's get back into it. Sorry for the bit of a wait there. Okay. After all that excitement the previous night, there was no way anyone was going to wake up early. George, Aniki, Jessica, and I were snoring loudly on the beds in the cousins' room. But Maria, who had gone straight to bed without joining in, was completely awake. Oh, thank God she's alive and all the kids are alive. But where is Shannon? I need to know where Shannon is, guys, please. As she rubbed her sleeping eyes and looked around, she was met with the loud snoring of the other three cousins. For a while, Maria had to think about what had happened. After all, she realized that her mother wasn't with her, and she quickly got lonely. Maria left the cousin's room, trying to head to the room that had been arranged for her and her mother. Paying no heed to the three who were sleeping soundly, she slammed the door shut. In response, Battler mumbled and rolled over in his sleep, but it wasn't enough to wake him up. After a while, Maria returned, once again opening the door with a lively bang. When she had left the room, her face had been sleepy, but now that she was back, she looked irritated. After that, she climbed onto Battler's bed, which happened to be the closest, and started yelling and jumping on it like it was a trampoline.
Wake up!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is it an enemy raid? Surround them!
After making sure I was awake, Maria moved over to the George Aniki's bed and started jumping on that too. In that manner, the three of us were already greeted with an extremely pleasant awakening.
ありがとう、マリアちゃん。起こしてくれたんだね。
Thanks for waking us up, Maria-chan.
僕たちは夕べが遅かったから寝坊しちゃったのを起こしてくれたんだね。
You stopped us from sleeping in after late night.
でも、もう少しだけ起こし方を優しくしてくれると完璧だったかな。
If only you could have been a bit more gentle about it. I beg of you.
ジョージ兄さんは本当に大人だよ。尊敬するぜ。
George Nissan, you're really an adult. I respect that.
もうすぐ7時なんだな。
It'll be 7 o'clock soon.
ま、確かにもう起きてもいい頃だぜ。
Well, it's not really a bad time to wake up.
God damn it, whenever someone yawns, I can't help but yawn too. Jeez.
Mama's not here.
ローザおばさんが
Oh, Rosa?
部屋にいなかったの？
She wasn't in her room.
もう起きてお屋敷の方に行っちゃったのかな。
I wonder if she's already woken up and gone to the mansion.
Not here.
Maria kept groaning ooh ooh and looking unhappily. She didn't exactly seem lonely because her mother wasn't around. It was more like she was irritated and thrown off balance because her mother wasn't where she'd expected. If we could just tell her where her mother was, that alone would probably calm her down. But unfortunately, we have no way of knowing where Aunt Rosa was, except that she wasn't here.
どうせ朝食に行くことになるんだし、屋敷の方に行こうぜ。
Anyway, it's time for breakfast. So let's head over to the mansion.
そうだな。
That's right.
マリア、一緒に屋敷へ行こうぜ。
Maria, let's go to the mansion together, okay?
きっとローザおばさんもそこさ。
I'm sure Aunt Rosa will be there too.
ママはお屋敷
Mama's in the mansion.
なら行く。
Then I'll go there.
おう。
Ooh.
そうだね。お屋敷に行こうか。
Yeah, I guess we should go to the mansion.
多分親たちはもう向こうに行ってるんだよ。
Our parents have probably already gone there. Maria regained her usual composure so completely, her earlier tantrum now seemed like a lie. We got dressed, left the room, and headed for the mansion. Once more there was a knocking sound on the study door. But there was no answer. He seemed to be sleeping still, and I could not wake him. If she went back downstairs and said something like that, Eva would probably be just amused and triumphant. And even putting Eva aside, it was problematic that Kinzo had stayed shut away during the entire once-a-year conference, not even coming down to greet anyone. Even the family head, no, especially the family head, couldn't fail to make an appearance. I wonder if I can convince him myself. Natsuki readied herself and used the key that she'd borrowed from Genji to open the door. Even though she was prepared for the sweet stench, what seemed to eat into one's brain as it poured out of the small crack in the door, she couldn't help but grimace. Thinking that he might still be sleeping, Natsuki entered the room quietly. When she did, Kinzo was already awake and looking down out of the window.
お目覚めでしたか。
So you're awake.
おはようございます。
Good morning.
どうやって入ったのか。
How did you get in? Kinzo spoke with his back still facing her. His voice was not harsh but calm, and Natsuki was slightly reassured. However, though he was awake, he wouldn't have ignored all that knocking if he was in a good mood. Natsuki wasn't able to relax.
申し訳ございませんでした。
My sincere apologies.
源氏さんにお願いして書斎の鍵をお借りさせていただきました。
I asked Genji-san, and he allowed me to borrow the key to the study.
This is where Kraus gets it from.
Oh,
源氏がか
Genji did.
我が友がそれに足ると思ったならば話を聞かぬわけにもいくまい。
If my friend thought it was that important, then I have no choice but to listen.
して私に何言おうか。
So, what business do you have with me?
はい。
Well,
もうじき朝食の準備が整いますが、ぜひお父様にもおいでいただきたく思いまして。
breakfast will be ready soon, and I would greatly appreciate it if you would join us.
朝食はここで取る。
I will eat here.
いつものように運ばせるがいい。
Have it brought here like always.
しかしお父様、
But father,
年に一度の親族会議です。
this family conference only happens once a year.
せめてお顔をお見せになってください。
Please, at least let them see your face.
下に降りて
Go back downstairs.
私の死後遺産をどのように食いちぎるのかを決める議論に加われというのか。
Are you asking me to join in as they discuss how to chew up my inheritance after I die?
バカらしい。
How foolish.
そのような話は私を抜きで好きに進めるがいい。
Let them speak of such matters as much as they please without me.
そしてそれが親族会議だというなら私がこの部屋を出るほどの価値はない。
And if that's what you call a family conference, it's hardly worth leaving my room for it.
私は忙しいのだ。
I'm busy.
構うでない。
Do not bother me.
His last words carried the threat that any further questions would not be appreciated. Natsuhi realized that adding any further pleas would finally bring his wrath down upon her. She didn't look forward to facing Eva's sarcasm, but there was nothing more Natsuhi could do.
そうですか。
Is that so?
わかりました。
Understood.
みんな残念がるでしょうが、そう伝えます。
I'm sure everyone will be sorry to hear it, but I will tell them. Natsuhi decided to give up. Bowing silently, she tried to leave the room before Kinzo's spasmodic temper could flare up. As she did, Kinzo spoke to her. His voice was so calm and gentle, it felt like it came from an entirely different person.
夏日
Natsui.
後ろ宮の家に嫁ぎもう随分になるな。
It has been quite some time since you married into the Ushinomiya family.
はい。
Yes.
後宮を名乗ることを許されてからもう随分になります。
It has been many years since I was first permitted to bear the name Ushinomiya.
前の家が恋しくなることもあるか。
Do you sometimes long for a previous family?
いいえ、
No.
嫁ぐとは生家を捨てることです。
Marriage means abandoning your birth family.
私は後宮夏日。
I am Ushinomiya Natsuhi. Oh God, Natsuhi.
帰る家も懐かしむ家も全てはこの後宮の家のみです。
The Ushinomiya family is the only family I can come home to, the only one I am fond of. She truly wasn't exaggerating. Such was the resolve she felt whenever she applied the Utsunomiya family name to herself. And that's precisely why she was so saddened when her husband didn't treat her like an Ushinomiya, leaving her to race about in vain.
クラウスが女で、お前がその夫であったなら。
If Kraus were a woman, and you his husband.
いや、それは言うまい。
No, I won't say that.
それはどういう意味ですか、お父様。
What do you mean by that, father? Natsuhi was shocked. If Kinzo's words just now were what they seemed. Exactly, jeez, exactly. Oh my god, yeah, jeez, wow. Kinzo, come on. I'm so glad that at least you appreciate her. At least that's something. That doesn't mean I forgive him for bad-mouthing Maria, just a little baby. Jeez. It would have been more than enough to make up for all she'd suffered up to that point.
忘れよ。
Forget it.
年寄りのざれ言だ。
It's just the nonsense of an old man.
Kinzo once again faded away from her. He told her to forget it, but Natsuhi couldn't help but feeling a warmth in her heart.
お父様、
Father,
この夏日は血はつながらずともお父様の娘です。
even though I'm not connected to you by blood, I am still your daughter.
後宮家の名誉も栄光も、そしてお父様が残されたものもすべて、この夏日が必ずや守ってみせますから。
I will most assuredly see to it that your honor and glory and everything I've left behind are protected.
お前に片翼のわしをまとう資格はない。
You do not have the right to wear the one-winged eagle.
しかし、お前の心には確かに片翼のわしが刻まれている。
However, the one-winged eagle is surely engraved in your heart.
ならばお前は間違いなく我が血族で後宮家の栄光を引き継ぐものだ。
That is irrefutable proof that you are my blood relative, one who will inherit the glory of the Ushinomiya family. Oh, that is so nice. Oh my god.
Oh, Kinzo, you do have a heart after all. Oh god, that is really nice of him.
お前の衣服にわしがないことを嘲笑う者もいよう。
Some will sneer that there is no eagle on your clothes.
しかし、それに耳を貸すことはない。
But such words are not worth lending an ear to.
心にわしを持つ者だけが真の私の血族なのだ。
Only those who hold the eagle in their hearts are my true blood relatives.
お前を後宮家に迎えられたことを今は光栄に思っている。
I now consider it an honor that you were welcomed into the Ushinomiya family.
Wow, Kinzo. Oh my god, isn't that sweet of him? Oh, jeez. That is so sweet of him, especially after how she's been treated this entire game so far. Oh my god. Kinzo, oh my god, that is so nice of you. Seriously, man. Thank you. Thank you. She deserved that. She really deserved and needed that. Without saying anything more, Kinzo remained with his back to Natsuhi. However, Natsuhi couldn't help but feel something warm well up inside her that she hadn't felt since long ago, when she had been just a child. Natsuhi bowed silently to his back and left the room.
あら、ちょうどいいタイミングだったわね。
Oh, good timing.
お父様の様子はどう？
How is father?
あんまり遅いから様子を見に来ちゃったのよ。
I'm sorry, Adian. You can scroll back to the beginning and just see me going crazy over a certain moment. Hey, Adian. How are you doing? I'm glad you could make it for the end here. You were taking so long, so I came to check. When Natsuhi left the study, she saw Eva climbing the stairs, and their eyes met. Sorry, Ji-chan. Eva was smirking unpleasantly, thinking that Natsuhi would leave drudgingly after failing to convince Kinzo. However, the way Natsuhi was now, such a frivolous laugh would not disturb her. She was not permitted to wear the family crest on her clothing, but she was permitted to wear it in her heart. So she spoke calmly, clearly, and confidently, with the dignity of the one who would protect the Ushirimiya family's glory.
お父様は親族会議にはおいでにならないそうです。
Father said he would not join in the family conference.
汚らわしい議題に関心はないと仰せです。
He says he has no interest in discussing such obscene matters.
とかなんとか言っちゃって。
I figured you'd say something like that.
お父様を説得できなかったんなら素直にそう言えばいいじゃない。
If you fail to persuade father, just say so.
哀れですね。
How pitiful.
お父様が嘆かれるお気持ちも分かろうというものです。
I'm beginning to see why father lamented so.
それはどういう意味よ。
But what do you mean by that? Natsuhi did not answer. Just as Kinzo had done earlier, she sewed Eva her bag as she headed down the stairs. Eva had finally realized that she was being made fun of, that something had happened to quickly bolster Natsuhi's confidence. Even so, she apparently didn't have the courage to risk Kinzo's wrath. Unable to even knock on the door, she could only click her tongue and make a motion as though scratching it and follow after Natsuhi.
それで兄さんたちはいたの？
So, were Nisan and the rest there?
お父様に聞いたの？
Did you ask father about them?
聞きそびれましたが、書斎の中にはいませんでした。
I didn't get the chance to ask, but they were not inside the study.
お父様が夫たちの下船な話のために入室を許すこともありえませんから。
Father
行き
would...
先を知ることもないでしょう。
Goddamn pauses. Father would never let them into his room to discuss such a lowly topic, so it is unlikely he knows where they went.
下に降りて使用人たちが探してくれるのを待ちましょう。
Let us go downstairs and wait for the servants to return for their search.
朝食は遅れますが、お茶でもいかがです、エヴァさん。
Breakfast may be late, but how would you like some tea, Eva-san?
別に結構よ。
And that would be fine. Eva couldn't hide her confusion at the complete difference in Natsuhi's attitude. She was acting so boldly, and while Eva hated to admit it, she even had a sense of dignity about her. Hello, T. Lovely of you to come at the end as well here. Unable to find fault with anything, Eva could only follow Natsuhi back to the parlor. Okay, you guys. I have a feeling something big is going to happen now that everyone's going to be back together. And I am praying that Shannon is alright. I really don't want Shannon to be dead or something.
Please, please don't kill Shannon, please. Please, please, please. Oh God, please. I really don't want Shannon to be dead, please. I'm really scared for Shannon. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. This is gonna be killing me for the next 2 days. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. I am terrified. I know this is a bit shorter than usual, but does anyone know if this is going to be a long scene or a shorter one? Like around the same length as the last scene with Natsuhi and Kinzo. You think it's a good place to stop, Peekaboo? It's long. Okay, it's a long scene. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna stop here for today. And oh god, I really need Shannon to be okay. Okay, good idea. Yeah, okay, PDI. Yep. Okay, so yep, here is gonna be me worrying about Shannon for the next 2 days. Oh god, Shannon, no, please. I really need her to be okay, please. Oh god. Ah! Alright, so bye, Niggles. Bye. So long. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.